Hi, I forgot to start recording, but you just missed setup, basically, so. Let's actually go back, because we want to... Yeah, sleep is good. Fill empty bottle with water. And warm water for an experience boost. And then... change our clothes, but what we're really after is this. Some extra funds. And we might as well... Gay, homosexual gay. I love it. Looking good. Oh wait, hold on, what was that? What's this down here? I don't think I've seen this before. Maybe I'm wrong. It's a nice movie poster. I hope your nap was good. Let's see. Let's take a peek through the peephole. Oh hey, it's a friend. Someone is standing in the shadow watching your door. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Complete one mystery. Storage. TV host is gutting a big octopus, at least that's what she claims, because there's way too many tentacles. Oh my. Okay, well let's see what mysteries we got. We have alarming account of abnormal arms, vicious verses of a violent vigil, spine-chilling story of school scissors, far-out fable of a fear festival, curious case of a contagious coma. Oh, there wasn't one I was hoping for. Yeah, that's fine. These are all pretty good anyways. Let's see, which one's best to start with? Not that one. This one's pretty easy. And we get it. Okay. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed, with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. And there's to advance. Go to the circle location. Hold on, this is the most important thing. You guys ready for this? Oh, getting a compass this early is really good. I think that goes in... Yep, slot C. Cool. Now we just need a weapon. Letting you pet the dog in this game was genius. Truly incredible. Her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways in are there? You can get the apartment plan to compare with other flats. I'm gonna try to get some of the extra stuff. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone at the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. So, take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. I'm sure that's fine. Apartment's on the third floor. There's no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. Ooh. While looking at around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. So I hope you still want me to call you Daddy. Hope your nap went well, Daddy. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Oh, shoot. Intimidated by the unsettling painting, you're haunted by nightmares. Odd placement of ventilation shafts. The team seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. Let's just do the extra thing first. Investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. Uh-oh. That's not great. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols. Soon lowers. Branded like cattle. Anatomical Museum Archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. That's not good. Pace back and forth beside your desk, piled high with photographs, notes, and documents relevant to your investigation. You're so close to cracking this wide open. You can taste it, but the pieces don't quite fit together. You must still be missing something, but what could it be? I don't think I've had this one, actually, so I don't know what to do here. Let's inspect them closer. There! You notice a commonality that slipped by you until now, drawing a connection that your theory needed. Now that your theory has its linchpin, it's time to act. Nice. Should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Uh-oh. Not waiting for an elevator. You decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. Twisted corpse. This is an ethereal enemy, which means we can't do jack shit. What we can do is clap him out. Or we don't have to do that. Sever kick. You defeated the twisted corpse. One neighbor is complaining about her underwear missing. Booba. I'm bisexual, I get to appreciate booba. Museums started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibition, unaware of the danger. The opening night may prove to be the last night for all of us. Ethotu is coming, and now you know the date. Yeah, we got experience. 22% doom already, though. That's not great. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk about our real Lord and Savior? The day of reckoning is coming, says the voice on the other side of the line. You definitely don't like the way the man on the other side of the line puts the accent on real. Hello, are you still there? Let's listen. You learned some useful bits of information about your nemesis. However, if everything the man said was the truth, humanity is doomed. Okay, that lowered our... Let's check the building plan to find out if there's a place where all the vents connect. Sus! Among Us! Apologies. I had somewhat of a convulsion there. So the doom percent means... Well, if it hits 100%, that is game over instantly. So that is basically how close whatever eldritch entity we are trying to prevent from awakening is from awakening. I lost more reason? Jeez. Found an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who's been watching you. They wish you luck on your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how does this envelope end up in your bedroom? So you can lose either Doom hits 100%, you run out of stamina in a fight, or you run out of reason in a fight. So our reason is not doing too hot, and this I think only raises stamina, yeah. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide-open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing in the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. And also some centipedes. Lovely. Love it. After police have arrived, the whole building was searched. Following the arms, the detective finds the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he's identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeur photos of the tenants. What a creep. They were questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. Alarming account of abnormal arms, ending A. So, you can get rewards. So, knowledge is key. I don't remember what that... I think that's just finishing it. That's just the experience for finishing it. Thorough investigation is doing the extra thing. There's still hope, I think, is getting like a good ending. Tireless is because you did not ever... I didn't ever rest, so I just get some reason and stamina back, which is nice. And then time passes. Okay, let's see what the old god has in store for us. Oh, this is new. Did the water level suddenly increase, or is our city slowly sinking? So what does this do? Exploring the seaside location has a chance of inflicting drenched status. Okay. But more importantly, we got a level. So, quick thinking. What is reporter's bag? Additional inventory slot. Quick thinking or art knowledge. Let's go with art knowledge, and then let's get some reason back. Okay. Hey! See, we're not looking quite as haunted. And then there's other stats. There's this is strength, dexterity, perception, knowledge, charisma, and funds, which is money. Money. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing in there? So after you complete each of these investigations, you get a key. You have to get all 5 keys to enter the lighthouse, where bad shit is going down. Hold on, I can use this. Doesn't matter because I can just fill it up again. Let's get some reason back. Okay. I don't know all the secrets about this game. I know a decent amount. Okay. I think that's all. Yeah, let's just start. Let's actually do a spine-chilling story, because we have a tiny key that is actually rather useful for this one. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile. And the sharpest scissors. My dad just brought me some screen cleaning wipes, which is very nice. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he disappeared too, you decided to study the notebook for clues. Details a ritual that can stop the wicked woman once and for all. They hate to see a girl boss winning. What's the worst thing that could happen? Missing friend left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform the ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this first requires the drawing of an eldritch sigil and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. So, this is like the tutorial, quote unquote, mystery. it works pretty well, but for some reason they just don't like tell you everything that you need to know in this. But let's check out the school lockers. I found a rifle because I had the key. So there are two like extra items that don't count in your inventory. Bullets, which I have 2 of, and then cigarettes, which are only really used on one character who starts with an addiction to them. So that we get that, and then I can also grab a wooden bat. So I'm going to equip the wooden bat for now, because that's a little bit higher damage than the sport rifle normally does, but it also does 14 damage when you shoot it, so... And boy, I wonder what's in this. Uh-oh, that's not good. But yeah, you can use the tiny key for that. I think there might have been something else I could have used the tiny key for, but it's fine. So we have to explore the school to look for the... Catch a glimpse of an art class. One disturbing painting draws your attention. See, so this is interesting because you can use some of the perks that you get. Since I have the art knowledge perk, some perks are required to choose certain options in encounters, I suppose. Use your art knowledge to interpret a weird painting. Gasp in horror, but quickly recognize the dystopian surrealist style. You then you ask for the painting so you can sell it to an avid art collector. You got some money for that. Feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. I'm trying, man, I'm trying. Enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. Sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks, and the stall doors is opened on its own. Let's close the door. You walk to the door and try to close it, but something is blocking it. When you look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. Back off from the toilet. The door slowly opens. A girl in a tattered uniform is standing there. Her head twists unnaturally as she makes a roaring, rattling noise. The door behind you slams shut. It's a ghost! We're running into a lot of ghosts. So you can, for these encounters, you can try to get the so you can try to bow, clap, bow in like a certain order. But it's usually just better to sever ties. Unless you, like, know you're gonna be fighting a lot of ghosts, because then that same combination of bowing and clapping will work on any ghost and defeat it in one turn, but you have to spend a while trying to figure it out. Also this, use plus 20 experience, minus 2 luck. You want to see how it's used? Hold on, you'll see. I'm gonna use it. You snort the corpse dust. Can your nostrils get haunted? I can't believe that's what it... Okay, so this is... It's basketball. Basketball court. But yeah, oh, let's peek outside. To open the door, click within the handle and drag them with the mouse button pressed. Oh, that's a different one. You shouldn't risk that again. Too true. Okay, let's explore the school. Corridor. On the roof, you find the girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag. In the other, a pair of bloody scissors. Marked by the scissor lady, Maru. Oof. She is not having a good day. Tell you that right now. Uh, boom. There's probably a better way to do that. Let's see. Prepare your attack. So you can guarantee that an attack will hit, which is really nice. Nice, 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 nice. Found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil. You copy the sigil best you can. Hopefully it'll be enough. So it is... basketball. And we can say perform the ritual, but we don't. It's not ready. We don't have the candles yet. Reach the spot where you and the interviewing agreed to meet, and sure enough, she's waiting there for you. She looks nervous, more than just being alone with you. You're certain that she knows something about what happened in that recent missing persons incident. Let's act friendly. Despite your efforts, you fail to assuage her anxiety. She acts tensely throughout the rest of the interview and doesn't tell you anything that wasn't already obvious. Rip. Sound of scissors is getting louder, so we're gonna equip our sport rifle. We still need to find... oh, well, maybe. Yeah, it should be fine. Find an old this is another thing that I could have had the tiny key for. Let's break the window. You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. Break it. Break the glass window, cutting yourself a little bit in the process. The metal isn't made of gold, but you'll be able to sell it easily. Found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Wait, what's that? Take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. Prepare for combat! Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? So you definitely don't want to miss when you're using the gun, when you're using its bullets. To make sure that guns aren't too overpowered, they do this. They give you ringing ears whenever you use it, but it's still really strong. Considering that the strongest weapon that isn't a gun does 9 damage, and this gun does 14. 15, actually. Now I'm just gonna beat you to death. I'm just gonna kick you. You defeated Scissor Woman. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend, gravely wounded but alive. Oof, that's rough. You help him and you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Spine-chilling story of school scissors, ending A. Scissor Woman is gone for good, or is it? You shudder knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the eldritch being. Okay, so we're cut off from the outside world. Kinda sucks. But it's better than... there's definite alternatives that are a lot worse. What is detection? Extra XP for completing... improvise. Those are those throwing items. Let's do this, and then let's get some reason back. Find a small key. Let's see. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. You've received an official-looking letter. What does a law firm from Tokyo want from you? Regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand-uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that could happen? Stop asking this question. Stop it! Also, I forgot to take a bath. God damn it. Stop asking this question. It's a terrible idea. Following directions from your letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everybody? So this is another one that takes place in a one location. Excuse me. You enter an old rundown mansion room. Stinks like spoiled milk and only has 2 doors, one of which you came through. Can't see the strange man anywhere. Let's search the room. Nothing really important here, but you might be able to use the one item you do find. We've got an energy drink, let's go! Pog. Take some time, but you finally managed to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on here. Who's that? A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself while his wife is observing you with unnaturally bulgy eyes. So I think I'm gonna go for the worst ending of this. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. That's fine. Body is laid in the master bedroom. You should pay him your respects. Let me know what you guys want. You guys want me to do the best endings or the worst endings? Whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. Will folklore studies help us? This will help us. Let's study the symbols. Recognize some of the symbols from the stone tablet you saw in the museum. What's the connection? Pressing a handkerchief to your nose, you enter the dark room. There's no way they just allowed your grand-uncle to just lie here. What was the correct clap order? Maybe other guests will know. So now you want to head back to the corridor. And... the young woman wrinkles her nose when she notices you. You can swear you've seen the symbol engraved on her necklace before. You didn't get this with a letter? Here, take mine. Get a vigil pamphlet. 10 p.m. prayer over the body. Clap, 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 clap. Light up the fireplace. Pray over the body. Bow, 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 bow. 1. Feed the plant in the... cover the mirror in the storage room. 4 a.m. End of vigil. Okay. You can also inspect his foot, because he has that same mark, which is very weird. I think it said that we wrote it down. Yeah, we copied onto the pamphlet, so there's the mark. I don't actually remember what that does. But the correct order was clap, 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 clap. Explore the mansion. Sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as he's engulfed in flame from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you are the target of this supernatural attack. Oh, dex check failure. Hooded woman disappears behind a corner, and when you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the crowd. They failed to stop you today, but you're sure they'll try again and again. More doom. Okay. So... We went away with the fireplace. Perception check passed. Spot some dry firewood and add it to the fireplace. Nice. Shutter instantly. I don't know what, hold on. Why is it off screen? What the heck? Recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is a vigil held in a place like this? Check the wardrobe. We found a meat cleaver. Hooray. I should actually... Oh. That was weird. I don't think we can get our inventory from here, can we? Or we can't get storage. That's fine. Gross. Okay, let's explore. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Oh, stalker. Fun. Someone is following you. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's midnight. You should go and pray. So, let's see. What did the vigil pamphlet say? Pray over the body. Bow, 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 bow. The body. It's missing. Why? Hold on. Why is it like this? I like that better, but... Whoa! Very tiny. Very big. Sorry, I guess just some things still don't fit in the text boxes or something. I can't... Hold on, what the hell? My cursor is off. I can't click that. I can't click to change it back. What? What is this? Maybe if I turn on full screen, it'll let me. There we go. That was weird. And then... Sorry about this. Turn the full screen off again. Okay, now we're back to our regular. Sorry about that. Okay. Seems someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. Overgrown plant is casting an unsettling shadow. Where is everybody? Oh, hold on. We don't want to exit. So... Corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. You manage to find one of the guests. They're shaken but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Who's that? This reminds me of one of my books. So it's 1 a.m. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Hell yeah. Bathe happily and continue with newfound strength. Let's go. Corridors twist and turn, trapping you in this mansion. You think you can hear the other guests somewhere, but should you risk getting lost yourself? Maybe something... I think this should be fine. So we want to go to the study. Feed the plant. Cut your hand and pour some blood on the soil. Hopefully that's enough. Countless spoons fly out of a cupboard when a ghastly figure materializes in the middle of the room. How many ghosts are there in this run? Holy... There's been so many ghosts. Doing 10 damage. Ghost takes a step back. A young witch. Oh, what? Remove ghost sucks your life force. Why is there a young witch here as well? What? Didn't say anything about that. I probably should have run from this encounter. The other guest is now safe with you. The whole building cracks and moves. You are scared of what will come next. Let's not pretend like we want to be here. This reminds me of one of my books. Okay, so it's 3. So that means cover them here in the storage room. Kill them. Which I cannot do. Right, can I cover them here? We still haven't been able to do this, so I don't know. It's very old. Investigate. We are not looking good. I should have probably rested. It's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into the local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Her final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Check out the sewing machine. Hey, we got a spell! And got freaked the hell out. Sewing machine, you spot a strange engraving. When you get closer to investigate, your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge. You leave the room quickly. The vigil is nearing its end. The whole mansion shakes more and more until the walls start to collapse, revealing the shocking truth about your whereabouts. Walls of corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy appendages draw closer. A voice in your head tells you what to do. Sacrifice the guest. Carve the cursed symbol. Where are you? I don't know where the hell we are. Let's carve the cursed symbol. The bloated corpse of your uncle slowly floats into the room as the remaining walls collapse. The contract is not over yet. Horrible old man, cheated death twice. What a bastard. So this guy, I think he just does deal doom damage, which is both good and bad. Good because our stats are low, but bad because doom is bad. Oh, and I don't even have my thing equipped, so that's fine. Well, I missed. Horrible man doesn't do anything. He just sits there being horrible and old and a man. Oh, and you can save sequences, so I can do that, and then make sure I do that next one. We are getting... Our doom is not looking too great, though, but we got him on the ropes. So this is the good ending of it. You defeated the horrible old man. Contract is void. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the grass, an old mansion nowhere to be seen. Next to you are the other guests, as confused as you. Everything feels like a bad dream. Was the man claiming to be your granduncle really trying to cheat death itself? You and the other family members finally exit the forest and leave the nightmare of it behind you. One thing is certain, though, you will never open letters from law firms from Tokyo. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-ba. Okay, let's see. Switching equipment during combat cars. That's alright, but we don't really need it too much. Let's get that. Food epidemic. Keep staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Huh. Boy, glad this isn't relevant to... Anyways. Treatment and surgery actions will cost more. Inside your mailbox you find a small key. Let's not forget to take a bath this time. And fill up our bottle. Can I do that just... No, I can't do that infinitely, right? Let me use it. You filled one bottle already. Okay, that's what I figured. That'd be dumb. Just infinite stamina. Oh my, oh me, oh my. There was one I was really hoping to get, and I'll probably I'm gonna probably do another playthrough after this, and I'll probably wait and try to get that one. I don't remember this one too well, so let's do it. Tranquilizing terror of the Twilight TV, tranquilizing tale of the Twilight TV terror. If you're ever up too late these days, unable to sleep and flipping through the TV, you might be unfortunate enough to find the 444 channel. The pale people stand on an empty set, staring into the camera with lopsided smiles, hissing in a language you don't understand. Sit in your bed, staring at the flickering blue screen. You missed the damn channel again. Hear rustling on the other side of the apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Hey, I don't like you. Don't do that. Also, if this guy attacks you, you get this, which sucks. -1 to knowledge. Do not like this clown fella. Remember when there was like clown sightings or whatever? Also, we are almost dead. I will have to rest a lot after this. Wait, what's that? We got a baseball bat, which I think might be stronger than our... It's better than our bat. It's a slightly lower speed, but better chance to hit. No, it's not actually. I think our wooden bat's just better. Local broadcast station seems like a logical place to start your investigation. Our HP is our stamina. Well, we have two forms of HP essentially. We have stamina and we have reason. If either of those hit 0, we're donezo. So it's right down in the bottom right. You can't investigate your home, but I can rest. Take a short nap on your bed. You find your best friend and talk about unrelated stuff. What is your... What is this? What is that? What is this? What is this? Time flies by so fast, you prepare yourself to leave and continue a long investigation. I'm gonna rest a couple of times. Because I'm only at 39%. And we've only got this, and then one more, and then we'll head to the lighthouse. So... Decide to head there early in the morning. Early in the morning. What do we do with the drunken sailor? Do we do with the drunken sailor? Do we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat level increased. So that means, so you can check right here. So this is the lowest threat level down at the bottom. So there's 4 levels of threat level. So it just went up 1. So now there's a -1 modifier to all skill checks here when we're here. Which kind of sucks. I should put the baseball bat in storage if I'm not going to use it. I should just... Tired station director sweats and keeps glancing to the side when asked about the weird channel. He peremptorily denies its existence before pushing you out of his office. Just before the door closes, you spot another person standing behind the director. Was he in his office the whole time you were there? Let's do this. Just so, A, it's not clogging up in our inventory. And B, we get some dexterity. Pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for the train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you last met her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something. Let's invite her for a coffee. Between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. So that costs us 1 fund, but that's fine. Passing by a TV display, it randomly switches channel. You freeze, seeing the pale presenter's face glaring at you. Points at the dark shapes hanging just behind the stage. Are those body bags? I don't remember if we did this one last time I played this. We might have, but it's been a long time, so I don't remember much about this mystery at all. Getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Let's continue looking. Find this tombstone marked with red string. Under a stone, you find a note someone left for you. Staying up all night is almost impossible, and you struggle to keep your eyes open. When the channel comes up, you manage to switch on the DVR just before falling asleep. Finally, you've got real proof of the channel's existence. Hello, Alice. We are playing spooky games. It is Horror Wednesday. Which I've just made up today. Investigate the apartments. Despite your best effort, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. How you doing, Alice? Wake up the next morning, the footage is a scrambled mess, but you can swear there are faces hiding behind the static. Feeling desperate, you start combing through the message board, hoping to find some clues. It's past midnight and you're barely keeping your eyes open. Maybe it's a good idea to call it a night. No! Before you collapse, you learn an interesting information about the production of the cursed show. -2 stamina. Something changed. Think you finally found a clue. A forum post about a newly built warehouse in a nearby village. Could it be the place where they broadcast the TV show from? You'll take the last bus and find the studio yourself. How's our status? Our status is still not great. You know what? We should try to do this. Void. Ignore the current event and instantly investigate a random otherworld location. One-time use only. Costs 3 reason. Let's go. Oh, it can only be cast when investigating a location. Okay. Whoops. Walking through the village, you're... this is funny. You're suddenly pulled behind a building. 2 menacing-looking masked figures block your way. Escape. Do you serve the old ones? Serve what? Masked men are visibly puzzled. Sorry to bother you, says one, and they disappear around a corner. What was that about? Resolve this event. Spend the rest of the evening in the village's restaurant. When it closes and the sun goes down, you creep in the huge studio warehouse. Let's investigate. Walk through the dimly lit studio, creeping past the props and various equipment, getting closer to the lights in the very center, closer to the hissing noises and canned laughter. Stand just out of sight, holding your breath. The cast stand on a desolate stage, drawing pentagrams on each other. Think one of them catches your eye and you gasp. What happens next is bizarre. The entire cast spots you, but instead of attacking, they run directly into the camera, disappearing into its lens like into a portal. You roamed around the set for a while, trying to figure out how they escaped into the camera and any clues to the show's meaning. Ultimately, you find nothing, however. When you get home, you're uneasy about turning on the TV. Take a bus back to Shiokawa, thinking about the cursed channel. So that one's like a mini mystery. It's not as like fleshed out, and it doesn't take super long. Doorsman, improvise. How was your day, Ben Alice? How it going? How it do? Let's see what they got this time. Ah, that sucks. Contaminated water is the worst perk to get. Something wrong with the tap water. It's black and oily and glistening, smelling like death. You hope it's just a temporary issue. I'm doing good. Just been streaming for a while. Let's see, how long has it been? 4 hours. Cool. I mean, I did take a break, so... small key. So now we can't take a bath, which sucks. But we do only have one mystery left. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that. Whoops. How do you feel about spooky games, Alice? They didn't fix the... yeah. No way I'm gonna wash myself in that. I meant to actually do this. Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. Don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree. You need a break from all the stress. Yeah, it is gross. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen, you ask yourself as you board the bus. Stop asking this! Stop it! That's the 3rd time you've asked this. Today's goal, explore the weird village. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. Get up and take a look around before, take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Someone is waiting for you? A fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner who promised to pick you up. Following closely behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. Group has arrived in the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore. The festival begins at evening. Press the mystery. Choose actions that will advance the clock. As you learn more about this terrible secret of this village, actions will unlock. Okay, so we can choose to just pass time, which, no. No! This is a free action, actually. You can check out our room. Inn's room is dusty like it hasn't seen visitors in years. I wonder if anyone's cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. Let's go to the onsen. Finally, you can relax for a bit and enjoy the hot water. Warm water. Let's go. Festival grounds is now open for visitors. Maybe you should check it out. So we can go to the festival. Let's go to the festival. There's still some time before the festival starts. Locals are seemingly busy setting up stands and decorating the place. A few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling something is wrong. It's getting late. Do you want to enjoy the festival, buy souvenirs, or look for friends? We want to buy souvenirs, because look! Look, a dog! We can't boop his nose this time. This dog is a professional, unfortunately. But we can say hi. And there is a dog. Pumpkin. This is good, actually. Okay. Let's explore the weird village. Trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. Let's take the safe route. I'm pretty sure that's a strength check, and our strength isn't super high. Taking the safe route costs you time, but you get up to the top without instant. Burnt out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine mean a new sinister cult has claimed this location. Weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. Can't see anything, and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes out behind the thick clouds. 3-footed figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? Who are they? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them to the forest and try to find out more information about the festival? Weird sounds coming from the forest. Let's investigate the forest. Parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. Investigate it. All nearby trees are connected underground. The main branch leads east. Make a mental note to avoid this region. Weird sounds still coming from the forest. Does this also advance the clock? I don't know. I think so. Reach the spot. Let's act intimidating this time. You press her hard for answers, but despite her fear, she doesn't give anything up. When she rushes to leave, she doesn't notice a peculiar object falling out of her bag. Well, she's not making a good case for her innocence. Pocket knife. Used to escape combat without the doom penalty. That's really good. May be useful when something grabs you. Something is watching you from behind the trees. Let's take a look at the village. Stumbled upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. Interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird vials, and stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. Can I help you? Asked the tiny man behind the counter. I will have things that will surely help you in your quest. Let's buy a spell. I'm sure you'll make good use of this. Third eye. What does this one do? Knowledge and perception until the end of the mystery. Effect does not stack. Going back to the inn, you overhear two masked villagers. Yes, my games are weird, get used to it. They're talking about something awakening at the next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. It's not safe here. You decide to block entrance to your room with a nightstand. Festival's ending tomorrow and you can't be too careful. Feeling hungry, you enter a small local restaurant and order the daily special made with today's catch. Just where the hell did those fishermen go? No. Smell of the dish almost makes you sick, and you run out of the ghastly restaurant. What you thought was a discarded pile of clothes suddenly moves. As it stands up, a cloud of white powder is released into the air. Sport. I love me some sport. Sport! Okay, let's use the pocket knife. Because this guy's got a lot of health. You have successfully run. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Is that blood? Where is everyone? Trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to an outskirt of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there's an answer waiting for you. 4 actions until sunrise. You start to recognize some of the paths and rocks you've seen earlier. A suspicious group you've been following is gathering in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Let's try to climb it. Oh, we got a strength check. We managed to see some of the faces and hear the names of the group. Wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and, by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Let's take a picture. Take a picture of the carvings to compare them to various sources at home. Enter the overgrown factory. Exploring the factory, you are caught by masked people you've seen from Min's window. Tied up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice. Your aunt's voice! Coming from behind the priest's weird mask, she signals towards a door behind him. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears, and the high priest falls to the ground, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights in the hand of a police officer saving you from fall. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual, blood, and eldritch being. Village is abandoned, with no trace of blood anywhere. You are the only one seeing the ancient horror. Far Out Festival, Fable of a Fear Festival, Ending A. Couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would have happened if you didn't stop the ritual in time. I mean, we didn't really stop it, but okay. Why not? Arcane Storm. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Aurora Borealis? This time of year? This part of the city localized entirely within this lighthouse? Yes. May I see it? No. Sorry, that is... I haven't ever watched The Simpsons, but that's like such an iconic moment. Okay. Let's equip that for our last little bit. Anything in storage we want? We never did take a look at the meat cleaver. It's for strength. No thanks. What is the wooden mat actually for? It's for strength as well, but it's a little better than the meat cleavy. Okay, so now we don't actually go to start a new mystery. We actually get back to the town screen and head to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you could remember. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. Enter the lighthouse. Finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things: that whoever, or whatever, is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run as far away as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these steps. You can rest, access storage, but we are climbing, baby! Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the pillar. There's a switch inside. You'll have to risk getting cut by numerous glass shards and knives. I think we're gonna fail this. Yep, not enough dexterity. You feel the sharp glass ripping your flesh as you search for the switch. Finally, you grab a cable and follow it with your bleeding fingers until you find the button. With a buzz, the gate opens. Oh, some saw-ass shit. We are stopped by another metal gate. A tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods, using your own body as a natural conductor to power the gate. Knowledge check passed. You were about to grab the rods when you noticed the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. There we go. Work smarter, not more painfully. You are stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Try to reason with her. Not enough charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. You carefully step over her body. Following the winding staircase, you are Wait a minute. Someone's been taking your photos. They focused on the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Select the enemy you fought as the second one. That was either Toilet Ghost or Twisted Corpse. I'm gonna go with Toilet Ghost. Correct answer. You rip the photo. Underneath is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate blocks your way. Cable should be powering and is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird, moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water. To power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. Not enough strength. You're surprised about how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect it to the proper cable. With the buzz, the gate opens. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Bow! There we go. Woohoo! As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. Next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the Eldritch God. And what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again, until the stars are right again. Congratulations, you're safe. For now. We did it! We beat it. We beat a run. Now time to do a run where I fuck everything up. Not intentionally, but you'll see. I mean, there's something I want to try to go for. So, hold on. Wait a minute. Actually, achievements. Medical. Roll a 1 during a stat check. Surprise the dog. Complete a game with the 5th character. Meet a school wraith haunting the hallway. Oh, that's a new one, I think. Okay. So now I'm going to probably reset just in case, because we're probably gonna not get the one I want, but we'll see. We might get it. So what I'm looking for is one called, what is it? The Evolving Something of Eels? Here, I don't care. Okay, we got medical background. We got this guy again, really. Climbing account, Krios Case, Far Out Fear Festival, Chilling Chronicle. Oh, we didn't get it. Okay, we're resetting. Oh no, he died. What a shame. Oh no. Mysterious circumstances. character do you want to play as? Got... Hi! Transfer student Kirie Minama. Could the ghost following her be in any way connected with all the weird events that's happening in this town?
No.
Swimming team captain Aiko Takahashi. Barely surviving after a ghost of a drowned man kept her underwater. She's determined to solve this mystery. Yakuza driver Haru. So this is the guy who has the cigarette addiction. Robbing that old abandoned manor was a mistake. With his friends dead and mutilated and a vengeful horror chasing him, no speed is too high. He's just one so cute. Mizuki Hamasaki. What a strange world we live in, where stopping an ancient evil is the easiest way of boosting your career. We'll go with her, I think. Start with extra experience and bandages, but each damage can cause an injury. We don't want that. What's up the difficulty one? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And let's go with Goizo. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the glass, and the glimpses behind your reflection are just the beginning of a real nightmare. Okay, let's hope I get the thing on one. Let's see. Okay. Macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. Sorrowful saga of moonlit sailors. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. Let's go. Pog. Okay, this is the one I wanted to see. Spine-chilling story and horrible history of household hell. Okay, cool. We have a Masafumi. +1 damage against ghost enemies. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna go with the eerie episode of Evolving Eels because this one is my favorite. When you return home, when returning to home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish? You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious what weird fish did he bring this time? She grins. So Kana is really cool because they actually... So it does say she here, but they have randomized gender, so they can have pronouns. So that it can either be he, she, or they. So, but it's the same character every time. Which is just great. Saw a creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please? So Kana is the best. And I figured, if Jess is still around, I figured they would also enjoy that. And she also just gives a really strong -1 damage is really good. Yeah, it is really cool. I'm really glad about it. It's really nice. Let's take the seaside. Something pulls you towards the beach. A statuette half buried in the sand is calling you. Feeling your hands shaking, you take a step closer. Let's take it home. The statuette is surprisingly heavier than it looks. Mesmerized, you take it home and wonder where you'll display it. It's a bad idea. Okay, let's investigate the seaside again. Get that one out of the way. Summoning ritual must be stopped at all costs. Oh! Mr. Pachinko and Mr. Coin. I've never seen this. A double battle. What the heck? I have never seen this. Clear the sequence. takes 55. Stop attacking me, Mr. Pachinko. It's not very nice. This is what happens to those guys working at Capcom. Doing all the Pachinko stuff. There was probably a better way I could have done this, but eh. Oh no, there isn't. This is literally all I can do. All I can do is kick. Wait, what's that? You found an item. Painkiller. Addictive medicine. Use +2 stamina. Don't overdose it. Be careful not to overdose these. Thank you. Maybe going crazy, but you can swear something is watching you from the sea. Yeah, let's go. Mr. Redacted, your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. So this will start something. What's that picture? You catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? Must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Kana, stop that. Also, Kana's like, I think like 16 or something. Child. I'm adopting them. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors is opened on its own. Hey! Oh, I wanted you to be here for this. You might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here. There's a gender-neutral character. Neighbor's office at school is empty. Or I guess gender fluid. They use different pronouns randomly. So this character named Kana, they have a randomly decided pronoun whenever the game starts up. It's either he, she, or they, which I think is really cool. You did find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take one jar home. Ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Do you have a feeling it's watching us? How can she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Yeah, Kana's great. Yeah! Oh, I need to rest. Uh-oh. Let me rest. Take a long hot shower. Yay! Neighbor's office at school is empty. Did find a few jars. Yeah, what's up, Jess? Or do you want me to, what do you want me to call you now? Since you changed your name. Which is fine. What do you want me to call you, though? Investigating corridor. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Oh man, I think I need to run from this guy. I think he beats me up. I'm not very strong right now, so I'm actually gonna run. Run away. Run away, run away. Escape. Seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is this eel even alive? Mr. Yokoyama, your new manager corners you. The previous one mysteriously disappeared a few months ago. My dearest Mizuki, long time no see. His breath stinks like rotten meat. Our parent company in Tokyo desperately needs new material, something thrilling and exciting, he smiles. New blood. I don't know what this guy is, but let's, I guess, go for the lengthy photo shoot. Yes, I could arrange that, Mr. Yokoyama smiles. I'm sure the boss will find that satisfactory. Yeah, oof. Our doom's getting up there. Kana was right, someone tried to burn some papers. Must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. That's so weird. Your neighbor was really into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. Find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? There must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug non-committedly. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. Okay. Oh, well, you were gonna go to the seaside anyways, apparently. Oh wait, I need to check the burnt notes. I don't need to, but I should. Legend from the prefecture eels tell of a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors, dump their corpses into a lake full of eels. Eels of the blank prefecture would lay their eggs inside human... That doesn't sound good. Suddenly the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Brace yourself. Oh, we won that strength check. Sun Blizzard disappears as quickly as it began. You leave the beach quickly. Thinking about how stupid of it is, Kana, to try to break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. Spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? Guess let's check the school. You enter the kitchen. Even though it's abandoned and the lights are off, there's something cooking in a large pot. You don't like the smell of it. Let's search for a weapon. We don't have any of those. Rummage through the drawers and pick up the sharpest knife you can find. That's really good, actually, because that's a dex weapon, I believe. That's one of the best weapons, actually. Kana's been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Cautiously enter the neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless jars filled with eels flailing around relentlessly. Where the hell is Kana? Let's check the bathroom. The swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from them in all directions. Okay, warning if you're bad with eye stuff. Like right now. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's now something in my eye now, too. Go to the hospital? We must puncture her eye now. And yes, this makes you do it. My computer slowing down is making it even worse. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is shocked. You see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Would Kana even survive the blood loss? You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is immediately taken to the operating theater, and you collapse in a chair in the waiting area. Wake up, dude! You've been sleeping for over 3 hours! You groggily open your eyes to see your friend Kana. Kana's wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But thank you for saving my life. So now Kana's with us. And look, she has an eye patch. So yeah, if you choose the other option there, it's not good. That's all I'll say. You take them to a hospital, and then you just never see them again. You still process the events of the previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes? Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying your neighbor's place. All's well that ends well. I guess. Arcane Storm. What does this one do again? Oh. Not really going for spells, so I guess that's alright. But yeah, that is the most, look, we brought it home. I don't remember if this does anything, but it's just funny. It's just here. Just sitting here. There's gray mist over the town. Let's take a bath. We want extra reason. Just somebody standing there. Let's see, rebel outfit, innocent student. The collection. Star. Yes, no. Illuminati pizza. I like this one the best, though. I did forget to get this, so there we have some funds now. Let's see. There's actually an interesting thing we can do here that I'm gonna do. So let's do the macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. Janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of legend about him in the school basement. But yeah, I'm sorry, trying to think of what to call you. I'm really bad at thinking up names. I'm sure you know that from my Pokemon playthrough that, ended. Now his mind is snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. Oh, Jesus! Doomed. Holy shit, when did this happen? That's really bad. I'm guessing that's something truly evil's doing. Oh, here we go. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone, or something, tore out his throat. Steal his gun. Actually, hold on. How much reason do we have? Well, I'm not trying to win this one. We escape before anyone arrives. We needed the reason back anyways. What I'm trying to do is get something truly evil to appear. I don't remember what the second trigger for it is. I know resting can increase it, but that's later on. We needed to rest anyways. Let's investigate the school. The shul. What you thought was a discarded... it's, oh. That was the wrong That's the first time I've seen that. That was the wrong thing. Huh. That was weird. So you can see why the gun is so good. I'm doing 6 damage per turn with this. That gun could do over twice that. I mean, this is without a weapon, but... Oh no, I have the steak knife. What am I doing? Wait, what's that? We found a lump of flesh. +5 stamina. Adds a new status. It's undulating slowly. How do you pronounce the Zoldyck? How do you pronounce that? I apologize. I'm not very good at pronouncing stuff. But how do you pronounce that? Zoldyck? I don't know. I feel bad either way. Let's see. We don't need these anymore. Try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting for you on the other side. Find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids. Travel to the morbid school. The nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. Cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. I need to rest again. Why is this so high here? A woman bumps into you as she runs from the beauty parlor. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She's carved out her own eyes. If I can't see it, she cries. It can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint reflection of Goizo reflected in the beauty parlor mirrors. -2 stamina. Something wrong here. Weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You'll have to deal with it alone. Stop right there! You hear a voice coming from behind you. You won't destroy my life's work! Obsessed man. 3 damage. Base chance to hit 40%. Maybe they nerfed it a bit. Still this. Oh. I missed. Fuck. What I should have done is this. If I can click. And then... Closer to Ick? Okay. They're probably asleep. Or he's probably asleep. Small XP bonus. Extra funds. +1 dexterity. +1 dexterity is really good because of her weapon. And I'm actually going to get another +1 dexterity. School basement. That must be where the place the kidnapper is keeping missing swimmers. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust. Oh, we have a stalker. Yay. Okay, so... You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a mattress. The upper part, at least. The tail of a fish has been crudely sewed in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. maybe you'll do. Prepare yourself. Not giving up after the previous failure, the obsessed janitor has found another body to experiment on. You! So, some battles just have different options that you can do. For instance, this one has this. Topple a lamp. Burn it all down. Suddenly, the mutilated girl moans quietly and twitches. The fishtail causes the lamp to fall and break, igniting the chemicals. Mad Janitor catches fire and starts screaming terribly. You try to avoid him thrashing around the room, setting everything on fire. Thick smoke and the smell of burning flesh makes you feel weak. You're rescued by the firemen trying to contain the fire. No traces of the Mad Janitor is found, and no one believes your story, but you will sleep a little better knowing that the other students are safe. School fire, new town status. Oh, that actually... yeah. School burned down. While classes will continue in the old wing, no student will gather in the schoolyard. Weird epidemic. Okay, so that means something very interesting. So if you remember, the school scissors... Why does she have a shirt that says that? The school scissors mystery takes place in the school, of course. So... we're gonna do that again, but... if you notice, everything's a little bit fucked up. A little bit bad. Because, yeah, you burned down a lot of the school, so... So we can't unlock this time. That is a bat. We might as well grab, even if we're not going to use it. Okay, explore the school. Trail going cold. You think it might be time for a different approach? Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be good. Let's study. Complete waste of time. You spent the whole day reading about cute dogs, giant vegetables, and the occasional accident. You find nothing related to the case at hand. Rip. Oh, okay. Need to hurry and find those items. I was wanting to get this, but I wanted to show off this more. Door shouldn't be here. Shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Slowly, you enter the unknown. Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Temperature abruptly drops around you as you shudder in the icy cold. Find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. Sun gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Let's move towards the pyramid. The frozen guard corpses watch you silently as you cut yourself on the razor-sharp edges of the ice. Frostbite and coughing blood? Holy shit, that's so bad. Oh, and we can't even go to the... we can't even go to the goddamn... I think we're gonna die here. That's fine, though. Can't even go to the hospital. Let's peek outside again. Hello! getting sleepy though. This is gonna be my last one. No matter if we win or lose. You enter the damp smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you're looking for? Enter the water. You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly the water turns murky and you realize you're not alone in the pool. Bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. Bloated teacher. Not a fan of this guy. Oh, he's weak against that? Interesting. I mean, I am also weak against knives, so I understand. You defeat the bloated teacher. Found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil. So we know this part. Funky triangle. Not that. That funky triangle. I knew it was coming and I still didn't like it. Sound of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. I'm trying, man, I'm trying. Tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stops you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Sure, why not? Creepy substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? Found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. I think we're gonna die here, but... Oh, that's right! If you, if you pick up the baseball bat in the burning school, in the burnt down school, it turns into a torch. Let's see, is that better? Yeah, that's just better. Okay. Everything is ready for the ritual. Wait, what's that? Take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. And now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. I would imagine, yeah. Am I beautiful? Scissor Woman burned. Yeah, she's fucked up. We have 2 turns to beat this. Can't run from this encounter. Let's dodge. Four damage, okay. Five damage. Oh, we can't throw that. Oh. Okay, we dodged it at least. We dodged it again. Oh my god, we're doing great. I thought we were gonna die here. We actually might win, which is incredible. Okay, hold on. Yes, that barely won't kill. Can we throw it? We can't throw the book at her. Man, what we can do is we can use this. Guarantee this hit. So we'll survive this turn. Jesus. 1 health and one stamina, one stamina and 1 reason left. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only thing left are her large scissors. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them. You need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors, and your mouth widens in a smile. Oof, that's not fun. Scissor Woman's gone for good. Or is it? Shudder, knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the Eldritch Being. What are the cursed scissors? Like, what do they work off of? They work off of knowledge. They're actually really strong, so they're worth it, but... so we want to... So our knowledge is not too bad. It's parting gift. Allies go. I need to get some reason back. Price hike. Okay, so everything's gonna cost more. Yep, everything costs 1 funds more. But the scissors are really strong. So let's equip those. I think it also gives us... Oh no, it doesn't give us a perk or anything. I thought it might, but it doesn't. But it has a chance of raising doom, which isn't great. Do I have an... I had to throw my empty bottle. I wouldn't have won otherwise. We are not looking great. What's that? But probably just my imagination. Yeah, I remember, I didn't have to work with too many chemicals. It was mostly just cleaning stuff that I had to work with at the hospital. So, because I was only a patient transporter. I think we worked with formaldehyde. I think when I was doing... When I was trying to be a nurse, we had to do some dissections and stuff. Let's see. Began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away, a single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find vile oozes in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Let me rest. Hey dork, I'm with you. Why are we going back to my place? That's so cute. So so Kana's your neighbor. So you can knock on their door and like, what are you doing? I mean, that cost doom, but that was cute. Ah, jeez. Stop making me go here. Passing an alleyway, you notice an old poster on the wall. First, you don't recognize the person presented. Then it hits you. In the background, there's a mansion. The exact mansion where you started your career. Someone's written guilty in red paint. Blood? And sadly, you know what they meant. Let's tear it down. Luck check success. With one swift motion, you tear down the shameful poster. With friends on your side, you will escape your past. Even if you can't fix it. Hell yeah. Though you brave the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Oh. What's it called? How do I get... You can't discard these. Let's hoping to get a free discard with that. That's fine. Alice, are you still here? It's so good. I'm so glad they have that. Cigarettes. I'm gonna buy something that costs 2. Because I'm just immediately gonna discard it. Goodbye. Find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. Nice. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. When you reach for the package, you stop suddenly, seeing a familiar face in a nearby advertisement. Something truly evil has your scent now. You need to sleep. Take a long, hot shower. You phone your best friend and talk about unrelated stuff. Wait, what's that? Something evil knows where you live. Time flies by so fast, you prepare yourself to leave and continue your investigation. Oh, we're swallowing painkillers now too. Because we got addicted to that. I forgot about that. Well, we needed some stats back, but now you'll notice a few changes. You know, a few changes here and there. A few new things. You know, some differences possibly. I don't know. Did you notice them? Let's investigate the mansion. Oh, there's a few more changes. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Bathe happily and continue with newfound strength. Let's go. I think something truly evil also appears in your in spells. Like if you have any spells, if you try to look at them, something truly evil will appear then. Not sure where else they appear. Fisherman's wife lays in the kitchen, mutilated and covered in black marks. Whole building begins to shake. Let's touchy. When your fingers touch the stone, the symbols disappear. That's a good thing, right? Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. In the distance, the bell tolls and everything gets dark. Your demise is here. Found you. Fire? What? Okay, let's see what our options are here. Suffer for me. Cry for me. Cool. You cannot run from this encounter. It's an ally. Assess the situation. Let's cry. Found you, found you, found... Weekends, found you, found you, found you. Turn 2 begins. I wonder if she found me. Give up for me. I don't remember exactly how. I mean, you don't win this, but... Oh! I'm kind of disappointed there's no unique ending for dying to, something truly evil. But yeah, that is something truly evil. You cannot win that fight. The only way you can win it, I say in big quotes, is to give enough of your health or your stamina or reason that they are satisfied. Then it leaves you alone for now. Yeah, it's an interesting... But yeah, that has been World of Horror. After, after we did some lobotomy co-op, which was quite fun. We got to day 13, which is pretty impressive. It is quite a difficult game, I must say, both of these. More so... Well, I don't know. I'm more used to this game. I've played it quite a bit, so... But I am going to see who we can raid. Because we've been going for 5 hours. I'm tired. Let's see. Well, somebody else is playing Lobotomy Corp, I think. I want to see how far than they are, though. They might be further than me. I think they are. Oh, hold on, they might not be. Once I get through this ad, I'll let you know. So yeah, this game is made by one person, And he's not even like a native English speaker, so it's pretty insane. Thank you for coming. Oh my. I always appreciate it. I always appreciate you guys dropping by. Let's see. I've got a few people we could raid. What kind of vibes we feeling? Oh my gosh, excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm I'm more tired than I realized, I think. I think this is my longest stream so far. So we're getting longer and longer, which is always nice. So tomorrow I'm probably gonna be starting up my new Pokemon Nuzlocke again. Hopefully we'll make it further, if not beating it. We'll see. I think there was. There's some. Oh yeah. Okay, so I've caught some of her streams before, but this is Rosie the Alien, and she is a lot of fun. She's playing some Smash Bros. So if any of you guys, I don't know, you could join and probably beat her up. But thank you everybody for coming. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope everybody has a good night. And good whatever time. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, you too, Kev. Appreciate it. Not sure what time it is for everybody, but... Bye-bye.